Back to the channel, guys, and what you see before you is a 16-foot Rover Jon. I'm going to take you through a journey of restoration and upgrade of this Jon boat as I make it into a catfishing machine. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get updates. All right, first things first, guys. I had to start with the transom. It is one of the most important parts because it holds the motor on the boat. So it is a 1987 Lowe Jon Boat, and this is the original transom that was from the factory. So obviously it is pretty rotten and needs to be replaced, as you can see. I mean, these are not heavy at all, these engines. So just pick it up and put it on the back of my truck. I need to clear off a space first, though. All right, now that we have the back plate off, just need to take some measurements, figure out what board I need to take or get, and then start working on getting the board cut out. Guys, the biggest thing I can say is just a little helpful hint when you're taking stuff apart and you're going to go back and put it back together. If you don't remember where it went, then you're not going to ever get everything back together that you were working on. So take pictures, document stuff, like point towards it, label what it is that you're taking off, and that way you can go back in that order and save you heartache in the long run. Right. All right, so I've got one more piece of board here that I've got to take out, and then after that I should be on my way to replacing this transom. One thing I have to mention is if you're doing one of these boat builds and you're replacing stuff, make sure you save this and reattach to your boat along with the VIN number. Now this has two plates, it's got the VIN numbers on it, but I've got another one that I got to put back on there. So yeah, I've got to fix that area right there. As you can see here, this wood is completely rotted. I actually had to use a alignment rod to take it apart and drive it out of the transom. Yeah, it's coming apart. So again, yesterday I was able to get the actual old transom off of here and made a template. It's going to be 1.5 inches thick, and this is 3/4 treated plywood. I put this together with some wood screws and Tight Bond wood glue. Just got the wood screws in there to hold it tighter. I've got to cut an edge on each side at an angle so it'll actually compensate for the boat, and then once that gets done, I'm going to take all this out and use an oil-based paint and paint the whole transom, and then stick it in there after it dries. Finally got it completely fitted in here to where it's supposed to be. So now I'm going to end up taking it out and painting the board itself and letting it dry, cure. All right, next step to this boat, I need to finish putting in the bracket bolts here, and then I'll be able to put the motor back on the back of the boat. Got to get after it. All right, guys, transom is completely taken care of now, and on to bigger and better things. If I could offer you any type of recommendations, use a table saw and a miter saw to get your angles correct the first time, and just measure twice, cut once, be sure of what you're doing, and guys, just have fun with it. I experienced some setbacks that I induced on my own, but all in all, it turned out great in the end. Hopefully you liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.